Hey guys, Frosty Flakes here today, and today we have a long video, and it took me a while to think of what type of commentary I wanted to do, whether it be life story or anything like that. And I chose to start off because this channel is relatively new, this specific channel. So I wanted to start off with how I got into competitive Call of Duty, because that's what you're mainly going to see on my channel. Some vlogs, but mainly gameplay from Advanced Warfare and Call of Duties, so on and so on. So, how do I start this? Let's start off with Black Ops 1, which was the first Call of Duty which I personally owned. I was really excited. I remember playing Modern Warfare 2 at my friend's house. I didn't really know much about it at all, actually. Like as far as like Call of Duty goes, I played like PlayStation 2 games. That was pretty much the extent of my first-person shooter career. So when I moved over to Xbox, I got the Xbox and Black Ops 1 my 8th grade year, and it kind of just like sparked from there. Like I loved the game. I was not good at the game whatsoever. I ended that game with like a 1.07 KD. Like I broke even. I started getting better towards the end, and right then it was really just like having fun, you know, like going into search and destroy and just like messing things, like just having fun with a bunch of my friends. And then Modern Warfare 3. It was the same basic thing, you know, riot shield, C4, throwing knife. It was just doing it for kicks. And then one day I had to clean the house one day, and I was browsing on YouTube. And on the top, it was back when YouTube was used as a streaming thing, and they were streaming the Frag Cup. And I just said Call of Duty on it, so I clicked it. I was interested, and that is when my love for competitive Call of Duty started. I loved watching it. It was Apex 1. I know they are no name right now, but Apex 1. I remember that, and that is when I also fell in love with Optic and Nade Shot and all of them. So from that point on, I wanted to find a team. I wanted to make a team. I didn't have that many friends that were not as good as me, but as driven to be a pro. They wanted to keep doing C4, throwing knife, all that kind of fun stuff. So, and then I found my friend Frankie, who's still on my team today, our relative team, I guess you would call it. But so we were searching for a team that would get us known. You know, they were kids with aspirations. That's pretty much all we were. We wanted to go somewhere. So, and then I got a message from DHG. Little did I know that anyone can join clan, but at the time I thought it was like this big deal. You know, if you ever been like invited to DHG, I'm sure everyone has. But the whole like, we're sponsored by GameStop, we do game battles, we're freaking cool, and I thought that was the coolest thing. I thought I was going somewhere finally. And then so I played with DHG for a while. I actually moved up the ranks, and then I was like, competitive, let's do DHG. And then when Modern Warfare 3 closed out, there was that gap. DHG just completely fell off my mind, and I kept watching. I watched every single competitive event, like I still do, like religiously, rooting for that green wall. But and then Black Ops 2 came. DHG fell off, and I was kind of just I was back to being confused again. I was having fun again. And then Barico won COD Champs, I think that's what it was, just COD Champs. And then it clicked again. I took a break from watching tournaments, and I watched that one, and it sparked the fire again. And then I was playing League play a lot. Got into Master or something. I don't know what I was. That was some number. And then I found Farico in my lobby, because I was playing with pros. Like I remember, I didn't play with. He was one of the only ones. Relative, and then I know my friend played with Scumpy, so that was cool. I watched it on screen. But besides the point, I was like, dude, this is it. Like I did better than him in a League play match. I know it was like CTF. CTF was my game mode. I went off. It was great. It was fun. And then I was like, wait a minute. I just proved myself. Maybe I could friend him. Maybe I could be his friend, buy him coffee. I don't know. Do something. I think it was Farico Apathy, and it was like bottom tier Farico. Because Farico's kind of like a group thing. It's not like Optic where it's like you're on the team. It's like, sure, you can join, like not make an account, but you had to prove yourself. But anyway, that's besides the point. So I found him, friended him. He's still one of my really good friends, Sevi Caldrini. I have no idea how to pronounce his last name, but Sevi, shout out. He is MLG Apathy. I'll give him a real shout out. And we still talk a little bit here and there, but he got the Xbox One, so we don't play as much. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So I was on Furico for a little bit. It's Furico Kamikaze, and then when that dwindled out, we wanted to make our own team. We didn't want to go under Furico. We didn't want to go under that umbrella because it was kind of annoying. Like, whenever you don't do well in a game, like the smack that you get, like, oh yeah, I beat a Furico, like, whoop-de-doo. So I'm like, screw that. We're going to be our own team. We're going to be Impulse. Impulse was our team name for a while. We moved up, and then when Ghost came out, for the beginning of Ghost, I hardcore GB'd, like, grinded with my friends. It was me, Frankie, Travis, and his friend Mason, or Mason and his friend Travis, actually. And that was good. That was all fun. And then Travis had to go, and then Mason went with Travis. Then it was just me and Frank. And then Ghost was kind of boring. Like, 2v2s aren't the funnest thing in the world. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done 2v2s, but they're kind of ridiculously boring because they don't prove anything. When you beat a 2v2, it's not like a team. You don't know. There's no communication. Like, me and Frankie, we're really great, but if you put 2 other guys with us, we couldn't. It's a different aspect, so it was kind of pointless to train. And from that point on, I stopped playing Ghost, really. I played League of Legends, which is still one of my favorite games. And now, through League of Legends, I made Team No Sleep, which is kind of, it's a joke team. So I'm technically, I guess I'm a free agent right now. I'm looking for a team. But Team No Sleep is what I go by, and that's about that. So that's my competitive. I've just had this drive, minus the Ghost. I just have this drive, and I know I could do it. I know I could get there. I feel like it's hard for people like me to get noticed because we're not all over YouTube. That's why I'm jumping on YouTube this senior year of high school. Because I know, like, I feel like if any of the people like me just like went into a tournament with the pros, it wouldn't be that much different than them playing like that. We'd be like a bottom tier pro, but right now we're just a nobody because we're nobodies. We're at that level. We're not really there yet. We're not there as the knowledge. Like, if a pro team were to drop a player, they're not gonna, oh yeah, man, like Frosty Flakes, man, he's good. He's a good player. He's a really good player. Nope. None of that. Let's pick up the dude that else is known from this other game or something like that. So I feel like YouTube is where the pros start. YouTube is where they start, or if you have a friend of a friend. So yeah, that's my story. That's how I got into competitive Call of Duty. I believe this is an 11-minute clip. So just continue watching for the next 3 minutes, and as always, stay frosty, my friends.
Satellite acquired. Satellite transferred. Satellite uploaded. Friendly UAV above. You have the satellite. Satellite dropped. Get the satellite back. Satellite dropped. Friendly holds the satellite. Remote uplink success. Our team has the satellite. We have the satellite. We're winning this fight. The enemy has has the satellite. Satellite returned. Our team has the satellite. Remote uplink achieved. We have the satellite. Our UAV is online. Satellite transferred. Way to tear it up, Sentinel.